training standards in this academy are recognized in the region and beyond. The spirit of joint training reflects the true spirit of regional security partnerships as enshrined in our East African Community Treaty. The regional dimension of the training by this academy is indeed informed by the fact that the threats to security posed especially by terrorist groups and related international crimes know no borders. Whether these groups are pursued, they quickly shift their operations either within the boundaries of nations or beyond. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is also important to note that a competent soldier must demonstrate good leadership skills, understanding of command elements, manage well human and material resources placed under them, and above all, must also exhibit personal courage. As a leader, you will always give and demand unhesitating, unfaltering obedience and loyalty to as well as from others. Your personal courage to engage and to be engaged in simulations as well as theaters of operations will determine your career in the military. You are today joining our defense forces during a defining moment in our history where the training of our security forces is also informed by lessons learned from our involvement in the African Union mission in Somalia. And it is against this backdrop that the Defense Forces has embraced research and put in place structures for capacity building in order to keep the training relevant and to operate in a hybrid theater environment. The Defense Forces remain steadfast in its mission to bring lasting peace and development in our region, and they do this with unwavering zeal and determination. In pursuance of this objective and that of the international community, as I have stated before, our troops will continue being a part of AMISOM until such time that our objective has been achieved. These commissioning officers have graduated under the revamped Bachelor of Science in Military and Security Studies program, a program offered by the Ministry of Defense in collaboration with Kenyatta University. The program is tailored to produce junior military leaders, not just for our Kenya Defense Forces, but also allied countries. The program itself is anchored on 3 pillars, namely professional military training, academic training, and character development. I am pleased to note that this academy has endeavored to produce all-round junior military leaders who are relied upon for the protection of our great nation. Unlike other institutions of higher learning, the officer cadets under this academy also undergo rigorous training, which is aimed at preparing them for the future challenging working environment that they will find themselves in upon joining their respective units and formations. To my fellow Kenyans, the prosperity of a nation depends on how the crucial factors of peace, security, governance, and sound economic policies, as well as our development programs, are brought to bear on each other for the advancement of our society. And as we urge the commissioning officers before us today to observe personal courage, we must also be cognizant of the challenging environment that they shall be working in. Personal courage makes them work away from their families, but also entails them denying themselves some liberties while also working in uncertain environments. So courage therefore calls for self-confidence, moral ascendancy, self-sacrifice, honesty, fairness, but also initiative, decisiveness, as well as carrying yourselves with dignity, which is aimed at preparing them for the future. Their respective units reflects the true spirit of regional security in the boundaries of nations or beyond. That a competent soldier must demonstrate good leadership skills and above all must also exhibit personal courage. Give and demand your personal courage to your career in the military. Expected to serve in the Kenya Defense Forces. You are today
hivi sasa mkuu wameweza kuwa maafisa kamili katika majeshi yetu ya ulinzi. Tunashukuru mkuu wetu pamoja na naibu wake, maafisa wote. Mheshimiwa Rais, siku ya leo ukiweza kutazama mabegani mwao zinang'ara ile nyota, ikiwa ni cheo cha kwanza ambacho wameweza kukabidhiwa siku ya leo rasmi na Mheshimiwa Bwana Mtia ambaye Hillary, wakichukua pia nafasi zao. Wale ambao tumealikwa officially ama rasmi officers mess.
Congratulations and once again well done. Thank you, sir. Asanteni sana. Mungu awabariki. Well done. Pongezi. Congratulations.
Mheshimiwa Rais Karibu. Karibu. Hapa Lanet KMA. Karibu. Kina mama wapi vigelegele vya rais? Karibu. Mheshimiwa Rais. Karibu. Karibu. Asante. Funga. Fungua. Asanteni. Hivi sasa mkuu wa gwaride hii Officer Brian Omoni Nyambara. Platoon ya kwanza inaongozwa na Junior Under Officer David Ekai Ekunoit.